So today we're going to talk about the two differences in peaches in canning. The first is called a clingstone peach. The process in clingstone peaches is a little different than with our freestone peach, so I wanted to point out the differences between the two. The first is the clingstone cannot be blanched. It is cut in half, as this is. The pit is taken out, and then it is peeled and put right into your hot liquid. In today's demonstration, we are going to be using the freestone peaches, which do need to be blanched. It makes the skin loosen much quicker and makes the process much easier. Stop. Once the skins start to loosen on the peaches, now it is the time to put it in the cold water. Once they've been in the cold water, now you can start to peel them and get ready to put them in the hot syrup. As you can see, after blanching, the peaches are very easy to peel the skin away. And then once we peel all the skin off, we will cut them in half and remove the pits. That's why these are called freestone, is because the pit can be easily removed. And then you can slice or dice however you would like your peaches to be put in your canning jar. And what I'm going to do is be putting them into a produce product that will prevent darkening. So as we are preparing these peaches, they will stay nice bright yellow. Again, how easily the pit can be removed. And always remember to keep your hands and all of your cutting board and knives clean and sanitized. The next step is to put your sliced peaches into your boiling syrup, or today I'm using white grape juice as our liquid. You can also use water as well. You bring these slices to a boil, and then we'll be ready to put them in our hot jars. So once we have our peaches boiling with the hot liquid, we take our hot jars that have been sterilized in our water bath canner, move it to a cutting board or a safe location, because remember, these jars are hot. Using our funnel, we will begin to fill the jars with our peaches, okay? So we will fill them to the top and then use the liquid. The headspace should be about 1/2 inch from the top of liquid. And don't forget, our next step after this would be making sure all the air bubbles are out. Okay, taking our burper, we simply just run it around the sides, making sure that we have all the air bubbles out. Always using our 2-piece lids. We want to make sure we have nothing around the edge of these jars that would prevent it from sealing. We put on our lid, put our ring band on, and just do finger tight. After you've processed your peaches, the pint jars 20 minutes, quart-sized jars 25 minutes, you remove them from the heat and then lift each jar out very carefully as not to tip it, and then set it on towels or cutting boards somewhere where they will not be disturbed. And they will cool. And what you want to hear is that wonderful popping sound that they have all sealed. Let your canned products sit on the counter for 12 to 24 hours to make sure they all seal. If for some reason some do not seal, you do have the option of reprocessing within 24 hours. So that would mean to take the product out of the jars, reheat, put on a new lid, and process again for 20 minutes in a hot water canner. If you don't want to reprocess, you may put them in your refrigerator and enjoy them fresh. The ones that have sealed, the ring bands are no longer needed. They have done their job of holding the lids in place. So now they can be put in a cool, dark location and stored up to 18 months. MSU Extension recommends 3 very valuable resources for use in home canning. The first is the Ball Blue Book, which is easily found in many of our stores. The second is published by the University of Georgia Extension, called So Easy to Preserve. And then the third is the Complete Guide to Home Canning, put out by the United States Department of Agriculture.